Hi, it's our midweek devotion for the 24th of the 6th, so welcome to the message today. Jesus said to them, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be your name, your kingdom come. We get that, of course, from Luke chapter 11, verse 2. When we look about us this year and take stock of what's happening nationally and in the world, we are concerned. We're concerned about COVID-19 and its effect. It's come into our very backyard. We are concerned about people who are hooked on drugs, particularly dangerous drugs like meth. And 2 weeks ago, we had the highest rate of murder in this country, more than we've ever had in several days. More people, we are told, are seeking food assistance, just the basics to get by, than ever before. And the events in Minnesota a few weeks ago have left us reeling about the violence, the anger to do with racism around the world. So yes, we do say, your kingdom come, Lord, but make it soon. Jesus encouraged his disciples to pray, your kingdom come. And he was urging them to come to him, that in his coming to Israel, he was setting the world up on a new plane. The whole cosmos had turned a corner. Darkness was being turned into light. When you see me, he was in effect saying, when you see my unique way of life and hear my message, when you observe my death and supremely my resurrection, you will know that God is at work. The kingdom of God has come. People are being fed. There is freedom for the captive. There is forgiveness for the sinner. There is deliverance for all from the powers of darkness and disappointment. And I think we need to look at those promises in their breadth, not just the specificity of people who are hungry. So these are things that concern us today. And Jesus urged his disciples to pray, your kingdom come. He wasn't suggesting that they find some new great religious insight, some improved spirituality, some new code of do's and don'ts morals. He was saying, if you really want to see, you really want to understand the kingdom come into your neighborhood and across the world, then turn. Trust in who I am. Trust in me and trust what I am teaching you. You will see the hungry fed. You will see the burdened and the captive released. You will see forgiveness at work. You will see the oppressive darkness and hopelessness of the age turned to light. When Jesus said, your kingdom come, he was not spelling out some formula so that you're safe to enter heaven. He was talking more about the kingdom on earth today. Kingdom of God coming from heaven to earth. Yes, please, Lord, now, soon, we need it. In Jesus' time, the Jews were looking for that kingdom. In Jesus' time, the Gentiles were saying, where can we be unburdened, freed up from oppression, particularly the oppression of the Romans? So, the things that keep us awake at night, to have those things taken off us, to find freedom and peace. We want the world to fall into line with God. We want God's plan and to know what it is so that we can follow it and find this freedom. In effect, Jesus is saying, God has got this, and life can be good. I heard a story once of a man who looked up to heaven and in frustration cried out, God, where are you? Why all this failure, all this famine, all this poverty, all this sickness and pain and violence all around me? What are you doing about it? And he heard God say to him, where are you? And what are you doing about it? When we ask for the kingdom of God to come soon, we need to look at what Jesus did, the people he associated with, the way he prayed. And then we need to do the same. We need to presence ourselves with the same kind of people, to pray, to sense the Lord's presence, to look for his insight, and finally to stand up and be counted for our faith. We will see the darkness push back. We will see, bit by bit, the kingdom coming into our neighbourhood. As theologian Tom Wright has said, we need to return to playing the kingdom music until the world learns to sing the song. Have a blessed week.